Because of the numbers of slugs, and particularly when they're damaging the early stages of crop growth, like germinating wheat and germinating oilseed rape, then that's when they can cause significant damage to the crop. Now, you don't really want to use slug pellets or any other pesticides really, unless you know there's going to be an issue. And one of the things you can do with slugs is you can get a rough estimate of what the slug pressure is likely to be by utilizing things like traps, which can actually catch slugs. And the concept is the slugs come up at night, oh yummy, feed on the bait, and the best bait we find we use is basically muesli, particularly ones which got bits of fruit in it, so it's like the Swiss type of muesli. And then come back the next morning and the slugs are there, kind of caught in the act, as it were. And then that gives you an indication then of what the slug risk is. Some of the research that we're interested in and working on is looking at alternatives to the chemical pesticides. And what's likely to be becoming much more common over the next decade or so is the use of what we call biological pesticides. So these are living organisms like fungi and bacteria which you can apply to crops which target the pests, but they don't tend to target the non-pests, the beneficial insects. So really over the next 10 to 20 years or so, these are going to be becoming much more prevalent for farmers to use on crops. And what we're trying to do at SRUC is actually try and develop and evaluate these products so that we can then give the best advice to growers on how best to use them.